And as it becomes more and more integrated into our business processes, how do you both see the role of, human oversight in this evolving of AI? Maybe Anirudh, I can start with you. Like at this time, how do you see in your area of work?
Oversight will remain crucial as generative AI becomes more integrated into business processes. So even in day-to-day tasks, as we are implementing in the industry AI, and whether it is different forms of that, whether it is RPA or whether it is machine learning or Gen AI, we see that it can automate tasks and offer powerful insights. But at the same time, human involvement is essential to ensure that it's being used ethically, that the accountability is maintained, and we don't just simply say, well, this is what the machine told me. It's more of humans still take responsibility and accountability for what the results are being shared, and then helping to provide that strategic judgment where AI lacks context. And that's to do also with a lot of the information and which humans, for example, know about the industry, which the AI system may not know. So therefore, it lacks context. So personally, I think that while it does help to do complex tasks a lot quicker and productivity is improved. So we end up spending less time on repetitive tasks, but we still need human oversight to interpret those AI-driven decisions and address biases and navigate those complex regulations. So it's going to be that balance of businesses having to strike between leveraging AI's capabilities while maintaining rigorous human oversight to ensure reliability and trust.
Yeah, and that makes sense. How about you, Dr. Kihani? And how do you see the same way or something different? What's your take on it?
I have a few things to say about this. One, I agree that one of the things that generative AI does is it immediately gives you a picture of a diminished level of human agency in things that humans had a lot of agency before. As soon as you ask ChatGPT to write something and it writes it really well, you suddenly realize that the role of the human in this process has been degraded in a way, and it gives us a sense of fear and worry. And so there's always talk about which processes need human in the loop or human oversight. And there's definitely ways to do that. In my classes, I tell students that if you submit writing to me, you have taken responsibility for it. And I don't care if it was generated by AI. When you submit it to me as your work, it's your responsibility. So I will hold you responsible and accountable for it. And that's what our systems need in terms of someone needs to be accountable or responsible for something. And I think that's one of the reasons why we crave human oversight or human in the loop, or bringing back that human agency in some way. One rule of thumb that I have for my students is read and revise until you own. So you review that and you make sure that you really take responsibility for what you're submitting. But a couple of points that I want to say about this issue of human oversight, in addition to this, is that first, a lot of that human oversight may happen with AI assistance, right?
That's true, very true.
One AI is going to be tasked with writing something or producing something or making a decision, and we're going to set 5 other AIs to go check their work, make sure that they don't have any other issues, check it from various angles. So a lot of the human oversight may actually be delegated to other AI agents as well. And lastly, in a lot of cases, I think humans are a little bit overrated, to be honest. To be honest, on a lot of cases, I feel like AIs would make more compassionate decisions, they would have less personal vendettas or agendas, and would be able to make better decisions in some use cases.
Fascinating insights for sure. And one thing really hit with me about, the AIs may not have, or generative AIs may not have the bad days and good days, or not a good coffee or bad coffee, as in the morning. So definitely that keeps a consistency.